Now we will see angle of friction. What is angle of friction? So in this diagram you can see, suppose we have an object kept, and if this object is pulled from one side, so apart from normal you will have a friction force also. This is friction force and this is normal force. So these two are what? Part of contact force. So this is the contact force. This is contact force. The combination of these two. This is normal and this is friction, and this is friction, this is normal, this is contact force. So the angle between contact force and the normal, this angle phi, is called angle of friction. The angle made by net contact force with the normal reaction is called angle of friction. The angle made between the net contact force and the normal reaction is called angle of friction. Okay. Okay, next is, in the above figure, OA represents N and OB represents F. OA is normal and OB is the friction force, completing a parallelogram. Okay, OC gives the resultant. So you can write tan phi equal to friction by normal. Tan phi you can write the friction by normal. So if you write this friction by normal, so tan phi, since friction is always less than mu times normal, you can write F by N is less than mu S. F by N is less than or equal to both the things, SA, like this. Friction, since friction is always less than mu times normal, so F by N is less than mu S. So we can write tan phi is less than mu static. Okay, so that tan phi, the angle of friction, is less than this value. So we can write like this, equal to or less than. Equal, when it is equal, when it is equal in what case? When we have these two forces becoming equal at maximum, at limiting value it will be equal, otherwise it is less. Okay, now see in this case, this is the normal, this is friction, and then we have, the greater the angle of friction, the greater is the value of friction. The greater the angle of friction, the greater the value of friction. Because why? Because tan, see, if you start increasing this value, the friction value, if you start increasing, the angle will keep on increasing, the phi will keep on increasing. So greater the angle, greater the friction. So these two are proportional. Okay. So